Welcome, this is the demo of NormLab, a framework to support research on norm synthesis. NormLab provides facilities to execute and analyze different online norm synthesis strategies within an agent-based simulation environment. With this aim, it incorporates two different multi-agent simulators. The first one is a traffic simulator with a traffic junction scenario, and the second one is an online community simulator in which users of an online community can exchange contents and view and complain about contents that they consider to be inappropriate. NormLab also incorporates a portfolio with some state-of-the-art norm synthesis strategies, and of course this portfolio can be extended. In this demo we will execute Lion, which is our newest strategy for norm synthesis, and by the way is presented this year in the AMAS, and we will execute it together with the online community simulator, so that this norm synthesis strategy can synthesize norms for the users in this online community. So once we execute the simulator, we first see a population designer, which allows to create and configure different populations of users. This population designer allows to define how often users of the community upload, view and complain about contents, and which type of contents they interact with. We will now run simulation with a population of 10 users, in which 7 of them are moderate users, so they mostly upload correct contents, and the other 3 users are spammers. So these 3 spammers always upload spam contents, and these 7 moderates will complain about these contents that spammers upload. Once we start the simulation, we can see a grid that represents the online community scenario in which users will upload and complain about contents. This grid is divided into 3 different sections that represent 3 sections of an online community. Users of this community are represented in different rows of this grid, and then the contents that they upload will appear into this grid. As the simulation runs, we can see how users of the community upload contents, and these contents are represented in different cells of these different sections. Green contents represent correct contents that users do not complain about. And red contents represent spam contents. So if we let the simulation run a few more ticks, we will see how users upload different contents to the different sections, and then there will appear some exclamation marks under the spam contents. These exclamation marks represent complaints that moderate users perform about specific contents of the community. So for instance, this represents a complaint about an spam content that a spammer has uploaded. And based on these complaints, norm synthesis will synthesize norms to prohibit spammers to upload spam contents to the different sections of the community. NormLab keeps track of synthesized norms and their relationships by means of a normative network. Here we can see a snapshot of a normative network that contains all the synthesized norms in this particular simulation. And in particular, this normative network represents a normative system as the active norms, so the norms that are colored in green. So in this normative network, there is only one norm active that belongs to the normative system. And finally, the specific information about each one of the synthesized norms can be visualized in the norms inspector. On the one hand, it shows the syntax of each particular norm that has been synthesized. For instance, this norm states that any user in any section of the community is prohibited to upload spam contents. Furthermore, it also shows a set of metrics, for instance, a normative network metrics that show the number of synthesized norms and the number of relationships between norms. Moreover, it also shows metrics for the normative system and how the norm synthesis process has performed itself.